Hey everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and since this week is our new catalog launch week for our 2019-2020 annual catalog, I thought I would use one of our new stamp sets. This is a Kling stamp set called Over the Moon, and it is just adorable. Look at these images. So much fun. So I just created this very fun little card, and I've colored it with my blends. And then we've also done the inside as well. So we're going to recreate this today. Alright, so for our card base, I have a piece of Balmy Blue. This is cut 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score it at 5 1/2. I have a scrap piece of the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. And I have a piece of Whisper White. We are also going to have a Whisper White layer for the inside of our card, which I think I forgot to bring over here, so we will just cut ourselves one real quick. So let me grab my trimmer. We're going to go ahead and score our base here at 5 1/2. Okay, and that will give us, let me get my bone folder, and we're going to open our card this way. And then let me grab a piece of, cut our inside layer to 4 by 5 1/4. So let's line that up. 4, let's turn it, 5 1/4. Okay. Alright, so now we will have our inside layer for our card. I am using our rectangle stitched framelit, so I've got the 2 rectangles. So this one is just, you know, big enough to fit our cow as well as our sentiment, and then I went one step up for the Designer Series paper on that. We're going to use our Balmy Blue ink as well as our Memento, and then I'm going to use our Subtle Dynamic folder. I have also pulled the cloud from this little piggy, which is also available in the catalog. Alright, so let's do our die cutting first. Okay, so I have my magnetic platform in here. Let's see if I can cut these both at the same time. I think I'll go, yeah, I'm going to go this way with our rectangle. So the larger rectangle is on the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. And then we're going to do the Whisper White one. And we'll stick that in. And I'm just going to roll this through a couple times just to be sure we get a nice cut. Alright, there's our rectangle. There is our other one as well. Okay, now let me set this aside for a moment. We are going to do our embossing, but I need to stamp first. So on our Balmy Blue, we are going to stamp along the top, and I'm going to take that cloud from this little piggy with our Balmy Blue ink, and we're going to go ahead and stamp a few of these here at the top. Okay, that looks good. Now we can go ahead and emboss. I wanted to stamp before the embossing so that I don't have to worry about my image not stamping properly. So let's switch platforms on our Big Shot. Now I have our regular platform here. I'm going to grab my folder, the Subtle Embossing folder. And then I want the pattern going vertically, so I'm going to open this, and I'm just going to stick my card base in there up until that score line. And I want to try to get it straight, and then we will run that through. Run that through. I love this folder because it just gives like enough texture to make it noticeable, I guess, and it's an awesome folder for all different kinds of projects. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do some of our coloring. So I'll set these pieces aside. I'll bring in our inside layer as well as our square, or rectangle rather, for the front. I'm going to ink up my cow in the Memento Black. And I'm using that because I am going to color with my blends. So let's just make sure to stamp that. It's a little lower than center, I would say, but I need to leave room for the sentiment up there. So I also want to stamp our other cow on the bottom of our inside layer, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to, I don't think I pulled it out. I need my sentiment and my little grass. So let's start with that. And I'm going to stamp a few bits of the grass below the cow here. Just like that. And I did do a couple on the inside as well, so let's do that too. Perfect. All right. While we have that Memento open, we're going to grab our sentiment here. Party till the cows come home. Super fun. We'll ink that up, and then we will make sure this is straight, and we'll stamp that up there as well. Okay, now let's get our blends out, my favorite. Okay, so I have here our basic black, and I have the combo, but I think I'm just going to use the dark basic black, and I'm going to color in my little cow and his spots, or her spots. And then the little tail as well too. That looks good. No, I think I am using the combo. I think that's why I left out the lighter one. I am going to use the lighter black on the hooves. Alright, so that's our basic black combo. I'm going to take our ivory marker, and I'm going to do this as well as the snout here. A fun set for invitations or something. I think it'd be super fun. Alright, so that's the ivory. Now let's bring in our Flirty Flamingo combo pack. So I'm going to start with the light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to start over here with our flower. And then I'm also going to do the boots. Oh, and I just realized I didn't do the hooves here. I love that. I think I'll do the bell on the inside with that. Okay. Then I'll bring in that darker Flirty Flamingo. And we're just going to put a little bit around our flower, and then we'll also do the soles of her boots. Okay, and then we have the dark Daffodil Delight. And bring back this light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. Alright, and then we have our old olive. We're going to use that on the little leaves as well as our grass. On my original, I actually just colored kind of the bottom of the rectangle with the old olive. Just like that. And then here, I just went to the bottom of the card base. So just like that. Alright, and then I think I forgot, yeah, let's get that light basic black. I didn't do the hooves here. Look how cute is that? Adorable! Okay. Alright, so let's layer up our pieces. We're going to layer this one on our Designer Series paper. That looks good. Let's go ahead and put this layer on the inside of our card. Super cute. Alright, and then for the front, I could have used dimensionals, but I'm actually just laying this down flat. Since I have that layer on the inside, in case I want to mail it, I don't want it to get too bulky. So we will put that there. And then I have some of our Gingham Gala adhesive backed sequins. I'm going to grab some of those out. And I'm actually going to take one of these, the yellow ones, not the flower. You can see we have some flowers and some regular circles. I'm going to put that on this flower here. And then I'm going to grab some of the flowers, whoops, and just adhere those to the front of our card. So I'm going to take a green and a pink and a purple. Just like that. Isn't that cute? I just love it. And then I will show you guys, I did another version as well, and my daughter actually did this version. So she wanted to color the cow. So I just repunched, right, re-die cut those layers. She colored hers in. We had some of our new vellum that we had stamped in the old olive and let that dry, and then we added a few little flowers there to her pieces. So there's another variation of this card as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's card. You can find a full supply list in the description of this video, and I look forward to being back with you guys real soon. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.